The holidays are a magical time. Families gather, friends reconnect, the air buzzes with excitement. But let's be honest, the holidays can also be a whirlwind. From shopping for gifts to planning parties, the to-do list seems endless. All this hustle and bustle can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. We often put pressure on ourselves. We want everything to be perfect. We want to create magical memories for our loved ones. But in the midst of all the planning and preparations, we sometimes forget the most important person, ourselves. Self-care is like a deep breath of fresh air. It's that moment when you pause, take a step back, and allow yourself to just be. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, especially during the holiday season, it's easy to forget to take care of ourselves. We get so caught up in the whirlwind of activities, from shopping for gifts to attending parties, that we often neglect our own well-being. But self-care is essential. It's not just about pampering yourself. It's about maintaining your mental, emotional, and physical health. It's about tuning into our needs and giving ourselves what we need to thrive. Whether it's through journaling your thoughts, practicing yoga, or simply taking a few minutes to breathe deeply, self-care helps us reconnect with ourselves. It allows us to listen to our inner voice and understand what we truly need. This holiday season, make it a point to prioritize self-care. Set aside time each day to do something that nourishes your soul. When we practice self-care, we are better equipped to handle stress. We have more energy. We can approach challenges with a clearer mind and a more positive outlook. Imagine starting your day with a relaxing bath or ending it with a good book. These small acts of self-care can make a big difference in how we feel and how we interact with the world around us. They help us recharge and rejuvenate so we can be our best selves. We can fully enjoy the joy and connection the holidays bring. When we're well rested and in a good mental space, we're more present with our loved ones. We can laugh, share stories, and create beautiful memories without feeling overwhelmed or stressed. The holidays are a time for joy and connection, and self-care ensures that we can fully embrace these moments. Think of it like this. You can't pour from an empty cup. Just as a teapot needs to be filled before it can pour tea, we need to take care of ourselves before we can take care of others. If we're running on empty, we won't have the energy or the patience to be there for our loved ones. By filling our own cup first, we ensure that we have the resources to support and care for those around us. If you're feeling depleted and burnt out, you won't be able to fully show up for yourself or your loved ones. The holidays can be a particularly stressful time with high expectations and numerous commitments. It's important to recognize when you're reaching your limit and take steps to recharge. This might mean saying no to certain events or taking a break from social media. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your well-being. Self-care is about filling your cup so you can approach the holidays with a full heart and a joyful spirit. It's about creating moments of peace and relaxation amidst the chaos. Whether it's enjoying a warm drink by the fireplace or indulging in a skincare routine with candles, these small acts of self-care can have a profound impact on our overall well-being. They remind us to slow down and savor the present moment. Self-care looks different for everyone. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to find what brings you joy and relaxation. It could be taking a walk in nature, cooking a delicious meal, or meditating. The important thing is to make self-care a regular part of your routine. What matters most is finding what works for you and making it a priority. This holiday season, give yourself the gift of self-care. Make a to-do list and include activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Place a priority sticker on your calendar to remind yourself that self-care is just as important as any other commitment. By taking care of yourself, you'll be better able to spread joy and love to those around you. So, how can we incorporate self-care into the hustle and bustle of the holidays? The holiday season, while joyous and filled with celebrations, can also be a time of immense stress and overwhelming responsibilities. From shopping for gifts to preparing elaborate meals, the list of tasks seems endless. But amidst all this chaos, it's crucial to carve out time for self-care to maintain our well-being. Here are a few simple yet powerful tips to help you stay grounded and joyful during this festive season. First, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Sleep is the foundation of good health, and during the holidays it can be easy to sacrifice rest for late-night parties or early morning preparations. However, ensuring you get enough sleep can make a significant difference in how you handle stress and enjoy the festivities. Sleep deprivation can amplify stress and impact our mood. When we're well rested, we're better equipped to handle the demands of the season with a positive attitude. Next, move your body. Engage in activities you enjoy, whether it's a brisk walk, a dance class, or a yoga session. Physical activity is not just about staying fit, it's also a fantastic way to relieve stress and boost your mood. Even a short walk in the fresh air can do wonders for your mental state. Exercise is a natural mood booster. It releases endorphins, which are chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. So, make time for movement, even if it's just a few minutes each day. Then, nourish yourself. Opt for nutritious foods that fuel your body and mind. The holidays are often associated with indulgent treats and heavy meals, but it's important to balance these with healthier options. Incorporate plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet to keep your energy level stable. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Dehydration can lead to fatigue and irritability, which are the last things you need during a busy holiday season. Finally, set realistic expectations. Remember, it's okay if everything isn't perfect. The pressure to create the perfect holiday experience can be overwhelming, but it's important to remember that imperfections are part of life. Focus on creating meaningful experiences rather than striving for flawlessness. Spend quality time with loved ones, engage in activities that bring you joy, and let go of the need for everything to be picture perfect. The true essence of the holidays lies in the connections we make and the memories we create. By incorporating these self-care tips into your holiday routine, you can ensure that you not only survive the season but truly thrive and enjoy every moment of it. I'm a big believer in the power of small, intentional acts of self-care. One of my favorite ways to unwind during the holidays is to curl up with a good book and a cup of herbal tea. There's something so comforting about escaping into a good story. Another self-care ritual I swear by is taking long walks in nature. Fresh air, the sound of birdsong, and the beauty of the natural world always help me feel more grounded and centered. These simple rituals might seem small, but they make a world of difference in my overall well-being, especially during the holidays. Saying no is a powerful act of self-care. It allows you to set boundaries and prioritize your own needs and well-being. In a world that often demands more than we can give, learning to say no can be a transformative skill. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of the holidays and overcommit ourselves. The festive season brings with it a whirlwind of activities, from parties and gatherings to shopping and decorating. While these activities can be enjoyable, they can also be overwhelming. But remember, it's okay to say no to invitations, requests, or obligations that you don't have the time or energy for. Declining an invitation doesn't mean you're being rude or unkind. It means you're being honest about your capacity. It's about recognizing your limits and respecting them. When you say no to something, you're saying yes to yourself. You're giving yourself the gift of time, the gift of peace, and the gift of self-respect. It's a way to ensure that you have the energy to enjoy the moments that truly matter. You're saying yes to your well-being. By prioritizing your own needs, you can maintain a sense of balance and avoid burnout. This holiday season, consider what activities and commitments truly bring you joy and which ones you can let go of. You're saying yes to spending your time and energy on things that truly matter to you, whether it's spending quality time with loved ones, engaging in a favorite hobby, or simply taking a moment to relax. Saying no to unnecessary obligations frees you up to focus on what brings you happiness. Practice saying no. Thank you with grace and kindness. You can decline an invitation or request without feeling guilty. A simple, polite refusal is often enough. Remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing your own well-being. You don't need to over-explain or justify your decision. A confident and calm no can be very powerful. It shows that you value your time and energy, and that you are committed to taking care of yourself. Your time and energy are precious, and it's okay to protect them. By setting boundaries and saying no when necessary, you can create a more fulfilling and balanced holiday season. Embrace the gift of saying no, and give yourself the space to truly enjoy the holidays. Boundaries are essential for self-care, especially during the holidays. Boundaries are limits we set to protect our time, energy, and emotional well-being. They are about communicating our needs and expectations clearly and respectfully. Boundaries can look like setting aside specific times for yourself each day, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. It can also mean saying no to last-minute requests or setting expectations around holiday gatherings. Remember, boundaries are not selfish. They are a way of taking care of ourselves so we can show up as our best selves for ourselves and our loved ones. The holidays are a time of giving, but don't forget to give back to yourself. Make time for activities that bring you joy and fill your cup. Whether it's reading, listening to music, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby, make time for the things that light you up. Giving yourself permission to prioritize your joy is an essential part of self-care. When you feel happy and fulfilled, you're better able to spread joy to those around you. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's an act of self-love and an investment in your overall well-being. Let's make self-care a cherished holiday tradition. Just like we plan for holiday meals and gift exchanges, let's plan for self-care. Schedule it into your calendar. Make it a non-negotiable part of your holiday routine. Talk to your loved ones about the importance of self-care. Encourage them to prioritize their well-being too. When we all take care of ourselves, we create a more joyful and harmonious holiday season for everyone. Remember, self-care is a gift you give yourself and everyone around you. The holidays are a special time filled with joy, connection, and celebration. By prioritizing self-care, we can navigate the hustle and bustle with more ease and grace. We can show up as our best selves for ourselves and our loved ones. This holiday season, I encourage you to embrace the gift of self-care. Give yourself permission to rest, recharge, and prioritize your well-being. Remember, you deserve to enjoy the holidays with a happy heart and a peaceful mind.